Testing 1, 2. We're back here at Running, and we're talking all about socks for running. Let's get into it. Dane, we're back, dude. Episode 2, brother.
Let's do it.
Let's talk socks, man.
Join me at the sock wall. So this is our sock wall, okay? The biggest thing with socks is actually gonna be material.
Okay.
So a lot of people wear cotton socks because that's what they're used to. That's what they come in and do, and cotton feels great. The only issue with cotton is it's not performance. It doesn't perform like some of the synthetics. So we have features. I want you to hold this. Check that out.
Okay.
So we got a feature sock, we got a Swiftwick sock, and we also have, let's see here, OS First. So are you wearing cotton socks today? Did you wear cotton socks?
I think so. Honestly, these are like socks I got at Walmart.
Yeah.
And so they're just cheap cotton socks.
Well, we're gonna upgrade those socks. We upgraded your shoes last time.
Okay.
We're gonna upgrade the socks a little bit too. So you're gonna notice right away that these feel way different than your cotton socks.
There's definitely more of a thickness to it.
Yeah. And,
Wow.
and that's one thing. One thing to address too is thickness of a sock. Some people like thin socks, some people like thick socks.
Right.
One of the questions is, well, I need a thin sock because it's really hot and my feet sweat. And thickness of the sock is actually really going to be a preference. It's not going to be necessarily performance oriented. So keep that in mind. The biggest thing with these socks though is the material and what it does with moisture. All the material that all these performance socks have is they take moisture and they pull it away from your foot.
How does it do that? How does it wick away the moisture? It just the material itself?
It does it,
kind of somehow absorbs it and removes it?
It's all hydrophobic materials, and they pull it away from your foot. So the goal is to keep your foot dry. I don't know if you've ever had blisters or anything. But blisters are awful. They don't feel good at all. That can make or break a run.
Yeah.
Like if your feet hurt and you're slipping and sliding, and that can just ruin your run and then ruin like 5 runs after that because you got these big blisters. So that's what these socks do, is they prevent the blisters. So this particular sock features, right? This is from their Elite line. If you notice, there's an L and an R on it, left and right.
Left and right.
So these are anatomical socks. So they have these little arches built into them, which is really cool.
Oh, cool.
And what that does is it gives you a little bit of compression. The inexpensive, just casual socks, they have big seams on the toe. And if you know, like, that's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be one of the biggest properties of any performance sock is a seamless toe.
Cool.
So it's pretty cool. And each sock, I mean, we could get real technical about this, right? So each sock has their custom blend. So this feature sock right here, this is 96% nylon, 4% spandex. So they have found out that in this Elite style, to get the maximum amount of moisture wicking and durability and blister resistance, that is the magic formula there. See what that says? Maybe.
Lifetime guarantee. Wow,
lifetime guarantee on a pair of socks. And you're like, well, that doesn't make any sense.
10 years from now, these socks are thrashed.
You bring them back. But that's how confident they are in their product and the type of durability that we're talking about. Let me show you this one. This is a Swiftwick sock. So what Swiftwick has found out is they do 64% nylon. They have a 32% olefin and a 4% spandex. So their secret sauce is this olefin. So this sock is super thin, and it is going to wick the moisture. I guess Swiftwick, moisture. But it is going to pull that moisture away from your foot.
Do you lean towards an ultra thin sock or a sock that has more thickness?
For running, I like a thinner sock.
Okay.
But let's say, because I wear these socks even if I'm just kind of kicking around, just casually, because I like the way they feel, I go a little bit thicker.
Okay.
And the sock can also kind of customize the fit of the shoe. So if your shoes are a little bigger and you just want to feel a little cozier, go with a thicker sock.
Okay.
Let me grab one. Let me see what we got here. So they make one. Oh, we got to talk about these trail socks. These are really cool. Where is their max cushion? See, we carry so many different kinds. We have a light cushion. We have an ultra light. Okay, so let's do this one. This is their max cushion right here. So check this out. Okay, so we got max cushion. Feel that thickness right there.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
it's a little bit thicker.
I can definitely tell, difference.
And it's going to perform exactly the same. This one is a little bit different. So they do a little bit of polyester, nylon, and spandex in this one.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of a cozier sock, but it's still going to wick the moisture. It's still performance. It's still left and right. It's still got a little bit of compression built into it.
Interesting. Okay,
so,
cool.
First timers, what I recommend is grab 1, 2, or 3 different socks
Okay.
Different thicknesses, different brands, find out what you like.
Okay.
Because you're gonna find out, you know, on your longer runs, you want something that's just a little thicker.
Right. Long runs, thicker sock, speed runs, thinner socks?
That's what I would do.
Okay.
That's what I would do. Everyone's a little bit different though, right? So
Right.
and the reason for that is thinner socks sometimes feel a little bit faster. A lot of people don't know this is these socks are made in the USA. So this feature sock is made in, do they put it in here? It's made in Hickory, North Carolina.
Oh, cool.
And the Swiftwick socks, I believe are made in Tennessee. So they're pretty local.
Yeah.
Which is great.
And this features brand too,
Yeah.
based in the US.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
cool.
And we call them local. They're in North Carolina or in South Carolina. I mean, it's pretty local.
That's very
They don't
local.
have to travel very far. When we order from them, I think they get here in a day. Didn't even discuss this. We got to talk about the different heights of the sock.
Let's talk through it.
There's different heights,
Different
right?
heights.
Okay, so we're just gonna grab. So we got this no-show tab. We got this. This isn't quite a crew. What do they call this? This is a quarter, and then we have like the mini crews, which are super popular. So if you can see this here, let's pose pretty for the camera. Woo! All of these are going to perform the same, but it just is a preference of what you want. So you don't want to see the sock? Do you want to
Right.
see a little bit of the sock, or do you want to see all the sock?
Got you.
Now, performance-wise, the only thing I would say is if I'm doing a little trail running or something off-road, I go this height.
Okay.
Just so dirt and crud and stuff doesn't get in to the sock.
For sure.
But it's a preference. Now, I'll tell you this, these look the coolest.
Okay.
Right.
And they're longer.
And they're a
so
little
they'll
bit
land
longer.
where?
Yeah, about there.
About here,
So we call
okay.
that the mini crew. Not quite the calf,
Yeah.
mini crew right
Gotcha.
there.
Okay.
So that's what we're looking at.
I think
right?
I lean more towards like something that's not too long or like an ankle sock like
Yeah.
that. I think I like something that kind of lands
Yep.
in the middle.
I know you're size 14, so we're going to go with the XLs
Okay.
there, and we're simply just going to try some socks on. We're going to try some crews on. We're going to try a light cushion. Let's find an ultralight, and we're going to have some fun here.
Let's do it. I'm into it. One thing I want to mention too about these Hokas. So if you recall, obviously
Yeah.
in the first episode, I
Yep.
walked out of here with these Hokas and I was thinking, okay, I'm good to go. The story ended beautifully. It was a happy ending. I walked out with the Hokas.
Yeah.
But I started doing some runs with them, and in a unique way, my arch is still kind of bothering me on this side. So I want the
Yeah.
Hokas to work.
Yep.
But for some reason, there's still a slight issue, and I think it has to do with maybe the arch support in the shoe.
Yep.
I still kind of want to mess with it, but I figured it was important to talk through
Yeah, yeah.
it
So-
and determine, because I want to
Yeah,
find
yeah.
the right pair, you know?
Yep, so a couple different things with that. Remember, I was like, there is no break-in period, right? So we don't want to feel like the shoe has to break in.
Right.
Now, with that being said, you do want to either walk in it, run in it, and get a good experience from the shoe.
Yeah.
The other thing too is this shoe might not be right for what you're currently doing in it. So we got to figure out, is it good for long, slow runs? Is it good for shorter,
Speed
shorter,
runs,
quicker
things
runs?
like that? Okay.
Or is it just a casual shoe that you're going to wear? You just need something comfortable to walk around in.
Right.
So I would test them out, do a couple different runs, use them for a couple different things, and then if you're still having that issue, then that's not the right shoe for you. Hoka makes a ton of different shoes, so just because this particular one doesn't mean Hoka's not for you. So we just try a different one. And I want you to love your shoe. I want
Right.
you to love your socks. If you don't, we're gonna make sure you do.
You're the man, dude.
Yeah.
the man.
Okay. This is features ultralight sock. This is a no-show tab.
Okay.
Okay. This is their most popular sock.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we need to.
Wow.
It's time to upgrade these.
These are not good.
We're gonna upgrade these.
Big toe completely coming through on this sock. That's great. That's embarrassing. Okay.
There's nothing like putting on a fresh pair of socks.
Okay.
Like, wait.
Wow.
till you try
I mean,
this
I
on.
wouldn't
You're-
know clearly.
Yeah.
My socks are trash.
You are gonna love it.
And is there like, oh wow. Okay. You're not kidding, man.
And
They're so comfortable.
if you're gonna invest in a good pair of running shoes, we gotta invest in a good pair of socks.
Yeah, so true.
In our world, socks are considered an accessory, but in reality, they're a necessity. You can't be putting cheap cotton socks into a $175 performance running shoe. It's not gonna match up. So this is an inexpensive way to just upgrade everything and give you the best chance of no blisters, enjoying your run. And you know, you wanna go out there, you don't wanna worry about anything. You don't worry about your feet, your knees, anything. You just wanna enjoy life, enjoy nature, enjoy your run, right?
Necessity, not an accessory, a necessity.
Yeah. So when you get into a sock like this, they're gonna have, right, you're gonna have your seamless toes, and then you're gonna have a little, this isn't the elite sock, so this is not left and right foot specific, but you're still gonna have an arch wrap in there. And you're gonna get a little bit of compression. So these are not gonna slip down. Okay. That's another thing that Features guarantees is you're not gonna, they're never gonna slip off your feet.
Sometimes I worry about that with ankle socks, because like, and there's times where I've worn like no-show socks for around town and stuff, and I always feel it slide completely off my heel into my toes, and I'm like, it's so frustrating.
You won't do that with these. These are guaranteed. If you come back and say, dang, they slipped off my foot, I return them, no questions asked, because I know that they won't.
Amazing.
Now try your shoes on and tell me if you feel like a difference compared to the socks you came in with, and then we're gonna try on just a couple other pairs too and see what you think.
Okay. Yeah, I don't usually wear ankle socks, but I mean, they feel great. Let's see what we got.
And this is a thinner sock too, so we're gonna try on a thicker sock, and we're gonna try some different things on.
Yeah, I mean, they feel really comfortable.
Right?
I feel such a difference.
Let's try on one of these max cushion trail socks here.
Okay.
And this is a left and right foot specific sock.
Okay.
This is a crew.
Wow.
Moisture wicking material.
I mean, it feels so
like that's
good.
A sock, right?
Yeah, it's a sock and a half, brother. I'm ready to just rip.
I guess the analogy we're working with here is you're not going to take a Ferrari and put a unleaded 87 in it, huh?
Yeah, and you know what? I don't know one thing about cars. But that just doesn't sound right to me.
Right.
Whatever you said.
We're going to do premium, so this is what we're doing. This is premium and a premium shoe here. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely tell a difference for sure.
So now what we're going to do a Swiftwick Crew.
Okay.
This sock, I'm going to show you guys this real quick because this is a pretty cool sock. This is part of their XT line.
Okay.
Okay. So they market it state of the art stability. You're like, well, how's a sock stable? So they have little grippies right here.
Okay.
And here in the heel and the toe, and so your foot is not going to slip and slide in the shoe.
Oh,
so you're going to be a little bit more stable. You're still getting compression. You're still getting moisture wicking. It's a little bit thicker here and then super thin here.
Cool.
So you're going to feel that with your hands, but as soon as you put it on, you're going to know it.
I love it.
So you get a little bit of padding.
Yeah.
But this is where it's going to grip your shoe, right? And then super thin all the way up.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Yeah.
I'm really digging that.
Yeah.
A lot.
And these socks are great. Let's say you're going on vacation and you're just going to be walking 30,000 steps, right? Like you still need a good sock. I still wouldn't wear cotton. I would wear something like this.
Yeah.
And all that, but maybe you're traveling in the airport, so you just wear something super thin, that's light, casual, feels good, but then you put on something a little thicker when you're out, you know.
So if you know you're going to get a ton of steps, you might as well be in the right socks regardless.
You're gonna be sweating anyway.
Yeah.
Right, and these socks with a little bit of that compression, it's gonna help reduce foot fatigue.
More people need to know about socks, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We need to be talking more about socks.
Oh.
People
like I
just
said,
don't know.
It's a necessity.
Myself. Yeah. Okay, Dane, we're cooking now, brother.
Yeah, baby.
Woo! Cooking now, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I like how light it is up here.
Yeah.
I'm liking these a lot. I feel like I just like how breathable it is here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And cool. that's pretty much the gist of the socks. That's the rundown.
Okay. Let me ask you this: for someone who's a complete beginner with running, they kind of just have to go through and find different variations to see what is most comfortable for them. But do you have a sock that you would recommend for a beginner, or do they just got to go through and find out what works?
No, so let's say part of the fun process of all this is going through the journey and finding what works for you.
Right.
To me, that's fun. But if I was like, you're like, Dane, I don't want to go through that. You just tell me what's best. What do I want to do? I would start with the features and just grab one of their either high performance socks, which is this one we tried on, right? Or their elite sock that we were turning inside out. And the only difference is the left and right foot component of it, and start there. And you're going to be happy. It's going to work.
Cool.
So super easy to do. Pick a fun color. Just make sure you get in the right size, and you'll be good to go.
How do you want people to feel when they come in to run in?
Oh, like excited and welcomed, and like, let's chat and nerd out. Yeah. Because our whole goal is to help you achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. And if that is through a pair of shoes, if that's through nutrition, episode 3.
Hello. Okay.
And or just simply through a pair of socks, because you know, starting a fitness journey, either walking, jogging, running, can be intimidating and challenging.
Right.
And if you're getting blisters, that can just derail the whole motivation and everything. And if we can help you fix that with just a simple pair of socks, it's incredible, right? You know, so
it's a game changer.
Absolutely. And that's what we're here for. We're really just here. We're not here to sell you anything. We're here to help you hit your goals. And we can just recommend whatever you need.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, dude, thank you for your help.
Yeah.
I feel like now I got some options. Now that I've like worn a couple pairs, now I can kind of determine what I feel like is most comfortable, what fits best. Dude, thank you for today, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
Cool.
I hope this was helpful in the world of socks. And next episode, we're talking nutrition. Thanks, guys.